Okay, this is Derek with In the Nest from Roost, and I have the pleasure of being here with the one, the only, Tom Ferry. Tom, how you doing?
Well, with that introduction, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Derek.
So we are here at RE Bar Camp San Diego.
Yes.
You came up from Orange County. I flew down from San Francisco.
Yeah.
Is this your first one that you've attended?
This is my first. Yes.
And so what can you kind of tell me that your experience has been, 6 hours into it?
Wow. Okay. So first of all, I'm on information overload, which is a good thing for me. I mean, I'm digging it. So I probably have taken, 50-ish ideas and conversations and stories from people about how to better utilize all the training and all the technology that we ultimately all want to use.
Right.
So for me, it's overwhelming. I think this for free, there should be 10,000 people here, not 500.
Right.
I mean, that's just my personal take.
So, what would you tell people why they should attend to this event if it comes to their city? What are you getting out of it that's outside of just the ideas? Is it the relationships? Is it the connections?
Okay, so the interesting point, because I am walking around doing this with people like, I know that. Oh, I know you, but I just didn't know
you're that little avatar that I see on Twitter.
Exactly. So, like seeing Inez over there from Miami, running around, seeing like T-Car and all these people that I know all their Twitter handles. So there is that connection side, that personal element that's been fantastic. And yet there's so many people that aren't in this space that don't understand the fundamentals of social media or what we would all call just media today. So I think our camp is an opportunity for people to come in a comfortable environment, get into the conversation, ease into the conversation. The speakers and contributors are here really with like open hearts, open minds, just sharing exactly what to do. I have probably 30 or 40 people that I referred to be here, and they're all walking up to me going, this is unbelievable that they're giving this stuff away for free.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty remarkable.
Freeware in this society is just thought of, there's got to be some catch.
Yeah, what's the hook, right?
Right.
What's the hook? And I think in the spirit of social media, there is no hook. That's like, for me, what's beautiful. So for a lot of us, we go around and we see all the people that, we're in communication with, we DM with all the time. So, that's really cool to kind of finally put the face or give somebody a hug and say hi. But for the people that are newer to these tools, whether it's, video blogging or Twitter or whatever else, there's, 200 plus sites you can be a part of. It's an opportunity to really learn how to engage and do it in a meaningful way. There's not many people here talking about return on influence. People are talking about how do I use this in my business to be effective.
Right.
I was talking to Sherry Chris. The whole game is how do we lower our expenses? How do we increase our connection to people and ultimately do more business utilizing these tools? It's the rearranging the old in a new way, just utilizing modern day, if you will, geographic farming or a past client program, utilizing these tools. That to me is inspiring.
So how are you taking this, what you're learning here, and integrating it into your organization, yourcoach.com, and trying to take your existing clients kind of to the next level?
Well, that's exactly what we're doing. We offer today now training and coaching that is helping. I was called the 1.0 coach. I thought that was kind of fun. But that was 2 years ago.
Right.
Now I'm getting people saying, "Wow, Tom, you're doing a nice job helping a lot of people that are the tried and true professionals of real estate. My clients are the number one in the world for Coldwell Banker. They weren't doing any of this stuff. So we've just slowly exposed and educated and developed. Me going out and using it for the last 2 years. I'm able to go to them and say, here's 3 or 4 things that you can do. You can easily do inside your business that expand your business, make it better, lower your cost, connect with more people, ultimately convert more customers. That's what it's all about."
Are you having trouble, convincing them that this is kind of the next step in the evolution of real estate? That this is really not just a fad? Or is it being accepted a little bit more because it's on Oprah, it's on Ellen DeGeneres, it's more mainstream, I guess.
18 months ago when I was telling people to get on Twitter and what a great tool it was, they looked at me like I was completely, out of my mind. Today, they're trying to figure out how do I use Twitter.
Right.
So I think, of course, as I travel across the country and, all over the world, and you share with people like, look, here's some really cool tools and ways to do what you've always done in your business. Just do it better, faster, easier, more efficiently, from your phone. you're still going to have, I think it's a third, a third, a third. A third of the people just go, sign me up, man, whatever. Like, okay, get on Facebook, get on Twitter, and they just go for it. So a third always. A third aren't going to do anything we're talking about. They just think that we are absolutely out of our minds, and that's okay. I mean, they don't have to do it.
That's what I tell people. They don't have to accept this.
And I don't tell people you have to do it. I say, where are your customers? If your customers are there and you're not playing in that sandbox, how's that working for you?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to force them back to your open house, or do you want to bring the open house to them?
Right.
So a third are an absolute yes. A third are an absolute no. I mean, you could say, look, I'm going to pay you $10,000. Get on Facebook. They're still going to say no. But that third in the middle, I think, is where the big opportunity is. That's the group that I want to talk to, because I want to show them, look, here's some real life agents doing deals every single day who've been able to lower their expenses, increase their connection, increase their brand in the marketplace, and do it in a very meaningful way. Do it where the people are versus, the traditional, I'm going to try and force you to come see me.
Right. I've got the data.
I mean, you know the game. So it's a third, a third, a third. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm okay talking to the group, and we have a lot of clients that are in that one third that flat out say to me, Tom, I have zero interest in this. Just keep me moving forward on all the other stuff. And I think eventually they will slowly turn over, but it's okay.
Well, let's finish this up by talking about how social media maybe has affected your life. I mean, I know you're trying to get educated on this to proliferate your business, but how has this changed maybe your interaction with not only your clients, but also your friends and family?
No, I mean, listen, there's no doubt the conversation that someday technology will free us, I'm not sure what they were smoking when they were thinking that strategy, because if anything today, social media for me gives me a way to connect with the people I love, the people I care about, the people that I'm learning from, and the people that ask me for advice. So whether that is my grandmother, who's on Facebook, who's 86, and she posts, silly photos of me when I was 11 years old, and I'm like, whoa, gotta defriend grandma. It gives us that opportunity, for my wife to ping me and say, oh, I can get you on Twitter faster than I can get you at the office.
Exactly.
So what are you gonna do? At the end of the day, listen, we live in a relationship-based world. If you get that, then social media is a no-brainer. It allows you to connect with a wide variety of people around things that you and I are both interested in, whether that's the social object of music, which I'm a big fan of, stand-up, paddleboard.
Right.
Right. I do near colon 9265 SUP to see who in the bay by my house is on a paddleboard. I mean, it gets me connected to my family, to my friends, and to, of course, my coaches and clients and people like you. So, I mean, yeah, to me, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer.
Well, I just wanted to, tell you, we obviously have known each other before.
Sure.
I guess before Twitter.
Yes, we were friends before.
Right. But yes. I want to commend you. I think that, you have been one of the people that is, known in this industry that has really embraced this, and I just wanted to, kind of thank you for doing that, because I think it brings some legitimacy to others that maybe are kind of, poo-pooing it a little bit.
I hear that, and here's what I would say. And I would say thank you to all of my friends that are some of the big RE.netters that have taken me under their wing and said, here's some do's and don'ts, and here's some right and wrongs. And I mean, I'm a fast learner, so it's been great. But for the person watching this video, be really clear. I'm not the way. I don't think anybody is the way. I think what's great about this space is it's about all of us getting better and improving the quality of what we do in our interactions and our connections.
And doing it together.
Because there's more than enough business for everybody if you're really paying attention. So, I'm not peace, love, and happiness. But
let's go hug some trees, okay?
Yeah. Listen, I want to make money. I'm in business, and at the end of the day, it is about relationships. So, our relationship when you were not at Roost, and now our relationship together at Roost, it's all good. So, for the person watching, thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you for the time.
Well, thanks for your time, man. Thanks, Tom.